sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of.
We are back for game number 2 between the Tampa Spartans and the Nova Southeastern Sharks. I'm Josh Eastern back with you, and we are underway here in game number 2, a 7-4 win for the Sharks. Just a little bit ago, got a couple sandwiches, some refreshments, back underway, some new jerseys for the Sharks as well. It's Brady Acker on the hill here in game number 2, and he'll face Nicholas Winkelmeyer to start this one out. And it is a 2-1 count to the second baseman. He started the first game and was substituted about midway through. And Acker comes back to make it 2-2. Well, it's Acker's second start of the season. Went 3 2/3 back on March the 13th against Florida Tech. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Acker. The catcher throws down to third. That is even though that was ball 3. He was convinced that that was strike 3 instead. That's pretty quick there from the catcher, Colby Avon. Instead, it's a full count. And Acker gets the ball back. Winkelmeyer steps back in. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's ripped into right field. A leadoff base hit for Winkelmeyer. Well, Colby Avon was convinced it was strike 3. Instead, it's a leadoff base runner for the Spartans. Trying to battle back. They just lost their first conference game of the season here in the Sunshine State Conference. And now they will look for a little bit of revenge and a series win. The rubber match of 3. Yesterday's game in Tampa, an 8-5 win for the Spartans. As E.J. Cumbo now steps in, playing right field for the second straight game. 1 for 4 and a hit by pitch for Cumbo in the first game of this doubleheader. 0-1 pitch. This is slapped to short. Epstein will have to charge. They'll get the out at second. That's all they'll get. Well, 4-3 fielder's choice to start things out. Pardon me, a 6-4 fielder's choice. And the runner will be on at first. It is now Cumbo, as Winkelmeyer was retired. Drew Earhart now steps in. Started the game at third in the first game, moved over to second. He'll start this game as well at third. Came in batting .273 to the day. First pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Defense just about the same. 2 changes for Laz Gutierrez. Across the outfield from left to right, Fernandez, Chisler, and Ooze. Across the infield from third to first, Steinbach, Epstein, Macario, and Smith. Colby Avon forms the battery with Brady Acker. Acker comes set. Long hold, the 1-1 pitch misses outside. Acker comes set, the 2-1 pitch to third. Steinbach stays down onto second, and it's a bad throw. It's into right field, and that will allow the runner to move up to third. So now runners on the corners and just 1 out. An E5 on Alex Steinbach. Steinbach came in the last game and did not play the field. He was the DH for Nick Sanders. And now Acker, a bit of trouble here with John Malcolm coming to the plate. First and third, one out. Infield in double play depth. First baseman Smith holding the runner on. Outfield pretty much straight away. Took something off of that. Big swing and a miss from Malcolm. Didn't get our first run until the fourth inning in the first game. Might get one here in the first with Tampa threatening and just one out. Second pitch is fouled out for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Trying to frame that just on the outside corner. Home plate umpire decisive in his call of ball 1. One-two pitch, breaking ball misses wide. Count evens up at 2-2. Acker having to pitch through some trouble here in the first. Here's the 2-2 pitch, misses low, and the count runs full. So Acker's pitch count continues to rise here in this first inning. Earhart on at first, Cumbo at third. 3-2 pitch, misses outside, the bases are loaded. Acker will have to get through quite the jam here in this first inning as Dan Sullivan steps in, the 5-hole hitter. He'll be at DH today in game number 2, just like he started that first game. Here's the first pitch. It's fouled out of play, straight back. Pressure pitches early on for Acker. Made it through just 3 2/3 in his first start. As the lights begin to turn on here at the NSU baseball complex, this one's lifted over towards first base. That is an infield fly. The ball drops. They're going to break for home, and the throw is wide. It was called an infield fly by the home plate umpire. And so the runner at first is retired, but since it was not caught, the run comes across to score, and there are 2 outs. It's Cumbo who comes across to score, and both runners move up. That was Steinbach, came all the way from his spot at third base. Laz Gutierrez is out to talk with Steinbach, who looks to be hobbled after it looked like he dove for that ball. Steinbach is okay to continue. He'll stay in the game at third. So just to run you through that last play, an infield fly. Dan Sullivan, the batter, is retired. And then every runner moved up a base, which means E.J. Cumbo came across to score. So it is 1-0 Spartans here in this first inning. And now it's Luke Glancy. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. And it's 0-2 here on the two-lane transfer Glancy. Pretty much same conditions as the first game. A little bit breezy, some clouds, and the sun setting down the third base line. So the light's starting to take effect here at the NSU baseball complex. 1-1 pitch, swung on and foul tipped into the glove of the catcher Colby Avon. So Malcolm on at second, Earhart at third, Glancy at the plate. 1-2. Acker comes set. He deals. Lifted to center field. Chisler drifting over towards left. Center makes the catch for out number 3, but the damage has been done. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 runners left. We head to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Tampa. Kovac Automotive is a family-owned and operated business taking care of Davie and Cooper City's automotive needs for 45 years. Special discounts are available for NSU faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Visit them close to campus at 2770 Davie Road, just north of Nova Drive on the right-hand side. Shark fans, be sure to enter the raffle to win a Sharks hat. Visit the link on screen to enter your information, and a winner will be notified within 1 to 2 business days. If you don't win this time, try your luck again during the next game. Submissions must be entered by the end of the games tonight, and there's a limit of 1 submission per person. Go Sharks!
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of
We're set here for the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Tampa, and it'll be Tyler Epstein to start things off for the Sharks. And on the hill for the Spartans this evening, it is Eric Linder. Made 2 starts, 3 appearances, a 2-0 record with 1 save. First pitch swinging is Epstein. He fouls it out of play. 16 innings pitched overall, a .56 ERA. 11 strikeouts and 7 walks. The 0-1 pitch from Linder is off the hands in the left field. And Glancy there to make the catch for out number 1. So Epstein retired on 2 pitches. And that brings up Michael Ooze He had a fantastic first game. 4 singles for him. Came across to score twice, an RBI and a stolen base as well. So Ooze looking to keep up his hot bat here in game number 2. And first pitch swinging is Ooze, skying this to straightaway center. Cadenas will let this fall into his glove for out number 2. So 2 flyouts on the first 3 pitches from Eric Linder.
From left fielder number 23, Adán Fernandez.
Adán Fernandez steps in. Had some really good plate appearances in that first game. And looks at strike 1. Linder last time out on March the 20th, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Hasn't pitched in about 2 weeks now, so I'm sure he's eager to get back out on the hill, and he's looking good so far, ahead 0-2 on Fernandez. A breaking ball misses in the dirt and outside. In his first year at the University of Tampa. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, lifted into right field, and Cumbo is there to make the catch. And to close quickly on it, but he makes the catch. And a fly out to left, center, and right. A 1-2-3, bottom of the first. And that ends the inning. We're through 1, and it's 1-0 Tampa. Josh Ruley steps in to start the top of the second for the Spartans. 1-0 after a weird play in the top half of the first. Infield fly that was not caught. The run did come across to score as Acker gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, lined out towards short. Epstein up with it. Easy throw across to first in time for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Jose Cadenas.
Now in the 8 hole in game number 2, Jose Cadenas. He was hard to get out in that first game. A walk, a single, 2 singles, and a double. A 3-for-3 day, a reach base all 4 times. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's ball 1. The count 1-0. This one makes it 1-1. 1-1 pitch in the other batter's box, and it's now 2-1. One pitch lifted out of play into the parking lot. And that will make it 2-2 here to Cadenas. Leonard looking for his first strikeout. It won't come here. That one misses low, and it's 3-2. A lot of deep counts for Brady Acker, pardon me, in this second inning. Cadenas fouls it straight back. Cadenas trying to get something going here in this second inning. 1 run on 1 hit. An error in that first inning as well. Christian Flint waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball for Epstein again. Big hop. And a strong throw to Smith at first in time for out number 2. So 2 6-3 ground outs for the Spartans in this second inning. So it's Christian Flint now stepping in. Didn't play in the first game. Gets a chance at shortstop here in game number 2. His first year at Tampa was last year. He played in 19 games, hit .270. Breaking ball, misses high. He's been at now 4 different schools. Flint started his career at South Carolina, transferred to Palm Beach State College. He's an All-Southern Conference second-team selection. In 2019, he spent at the University of Florida, and then last year transferring here to Tampa. It's 3-0, taken all the way. See strike 1. Flint back here in South Florida for this series, native of Delray Beach. 3-1 pitch, misses outside, and Flint is on here with 2 outs. A 2-out walk for Brady Acker.
Second baseman, number 14, Nicholas Winkelmeyer.
And that flips the order over for Nicholas Winkelmeyer, a single in the first. He was cut down on a fielder's choice. Fans still hanging out in the parking deck in straightaway center field, up on the roof and throughout levels 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Of course, no fans at the ballpark this year, but trying to get a look wherever they can. I got to see a win. It was a cool moment after the first game ended. The players giving their appreciation to the fans out in center field. Two and one. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Countdown knots up at 2-2 with 2 outs. A runner on at first is Flint after his walk. Runner takes off. This one lifted into right field. Pretty good carry. Going back is Ooze looking up, and it hits off his glove and bounces on the warning track. A run will come across to score. It's an RBI double for the leadoff hitter, Nicholas Winkelmeyer. You're going to have to hit it pretty good to get it out tonight with the breeze. And he hit that pretty good, but Ooze just couldn't track it down. Winkelmeyer, an RBI double. And it's Christian Flint who comes all the way around to score. So 2 innings and 2 runs for the Spartans. And that leadoff walk, or pardon me, that 2-out walk comes back to hurt Brady Acker. First pitch fouled straight back as E.J. Cumbo comes to the plate. Winkelmeyer, that is his 3rd double on the season, and RBI number 5. Acker looks in. Breaking ball misses outside. Acker looking to get out of this inning and leave that runner on at second. A 1-1 pitch misses low, 2-1. A lot of pitches here in these first 2 frames. The tall right-hander. Acker comes set. A look at second. Now he comes forward. Deuce is wild once again. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on at second base after the foul ball. Tampa just trying to salvage one of these games of the doubleheader and come away with the series win if they can get this win today. So far, so good. Cumbo lifts this down the right field line. Good carry to it as well, and this one will drop in foul territory on the warning track. Put a good ride into that one, just couldn't keep it fair. So we'll remain 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on at second. Acker gets a new baseball, looks in for the sign. Now he steps off. Big pitch coming here. Cumbo, one of the leading hitters for this Tampa team. 2-2 pitch. Lifted into left field. Fernandez over towards the line. He squeezes it for out number 3. But another run comes across on 1 hit. 1 runner left and no errors. We had to the bottom of this second. It's Tampa 2 and it's Nova Southeastern nothing. Hey, Shark fans, want to go bowling? Visit Spares, just 2 miles down the road from us on University Drive. They offer parties, leagues, and theme nights to meet your bowling desires. Spares, creating bowling every day. Stevens Distributing is a proud sponsor of NSU Athletics. Enjoy responsibly.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 16, Nick Sanders.
Bottom of the second as Nick Sanders steps in to lead things off. It was a 1-2-3 bottom half of the first inning for Eric Linder and the Tampa Spartans. A little bit of a, I don't even know if you can call it a shower, just a quick little sprinkle of rain coming down. It's been a cloudy day here in Fort Lauderdale in the Davie area. The sun's been trying to peek through, and we've got now 3 different types of weather: sun, clouds, and now rain. And it's 2-0 as Linder tries to keep that baseball dry. The count 2-0. That misses high, now 3-0. And the rain starting to pick up just a little bit with the lights now starting to take effect as the sun starting to set to the west. And a 4-pitch walk to start off this second inning. The first base runner of the night for the Sharks. Alex Steinbach steps in, the third baseman. Came up a little bit hobbled after that infield fly back in the first inning. It was okay to remain in the ball game. First time out of the stretch now for Eric Linder. Breaking ball for a strike. Steinbach, of course, last season at the University of Illinois. Looks at a breaking ball for another strike. 2 straight breaking balls here to start this at-bat for Alex Steinbach. Quick look at first. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another breaking ball. This time Steinbach was on it and just gets a piece of it. Oh, 0-2 once again. Steinbach gets a piece of it and sends it out of play over the Tampa dugout down the first base line. Trying to battle back from an 0-2 count here is Steinbach. All right, first is Sanders. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball, this time in the dirt. And it's 1-2. One and two now the count. Linder trying to find a first out of the inning. Here's the pitch. This one ripped into right field. Cumbo will come in and make the catch. Had to bend down and grab that about his kneecap, but able to hold on for out number 1.
First baseman, number 47, Adam Smith.
And now it's Adam Smith's turn. He's been swinging a hot bat. Went 3 for 4 yesterday in his first start. Had a double in the 4th in the first game, and now comes in making his 3rd career start, all of them at first base, a position that Laz Gutierrez says isn't necessarily his natural position, but he seems to be fitting in there just okay. One-0 pitch. This is downstairs. Both these teams making each starting pitcher work quite a bit. Here in the early going as we play in the bottom of the second. 2-0 to the Tampa Spartans. 2-0 pitch. This is low, and it's 3-0. Already, Nick Sanders walked, and that was on 4 pitches as well. And it's 3-0 now to Alex Smith. That one's in there for a strike. Taking all the way was Smith. Look over at the third base coach for the signs. The 3-1 pitch, fouled straight back in on the hands. The count will now move to 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. Always an interesting time to potentially try a hit and run. It's Sanders on at first. Sanders stays. It's a ground ball. This should be a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play as Malcolm picks it over there at first, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, and nobody left on a 6-4-3 double play retires the side in the second. We go to the third. It's 2-0 Tampa. Two minutes. Drew Earhart steps in to start the top of the third inning for the Tampa Spartans. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up in this third inning. After that little rain shower passed through, it's turned into quite the pleasant night here at the NSU Baseball Complex. The next pitch. This is inside for another ball. And a 3-0 count here to start this third inning for Brady Acker. And a 4-pitch walk will lead things off here in the third.
First baseman, number 23, John Malcolm.
Now it's John Malcolm who did a great job defensively there in that last half inning. Nice pick over at first to complete the 6-4-3 double play. So Earhart, the runner at first, and Malcolm looks at strike one. Acker set. The 0-1. It's fouled out of play over the Nova dugout. And just as quick as it was 3-0 to Earhart, it's 0-2 here to Malcolm. The 0-2 pitch. Home plate umpire says he does go around, and that is strike 3. That is the first strikeout of the ballgame for Brady Acker, and he gets John Malcolm down swinging. There'll now be another left-handed batter in Dan Sullivan. Check over on Earhart at first. It's Sullivan, who's another Illinois native. Just gets a piece of that one. 22 games a season ago, 270 average. 2 home runs and led the team in runs batted in with 19. Played in over 100 games at Oakton Community College in Des Plaines, Illinois. That was back in 2018 and 19. 0-1 pitch misses inside on Sullivan. So 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. It misses low. Looks like already some action in the Nova bullpen, with Brady Acker having to use a lot of pitches. It's been an interesting journey here for Brady Acker at Nova Southeastern. This next pitch fouled out of play. 2018, he was a mainstay in the rotation, 6-1, 14 starts. He was previously at Chipola College. As this one's ripped into right field, a base hit for Sullivan. Earhart will move up to second. And 1 out here in the third, and runners now on it, first and second. And talking with Laz Gutierrez, he called Brady Acker Bartolo Colon in the way that he's an old school vet. He's physically imposing, and he had above average stuff, and then he broke his arm. Missed all of 2019. Made his first appearance last year on February 7th against Colorado Mesa. Made 5 appearances, 2 starts, a 2-0 record, 1.50 ERA as Luke Glancy swings through that first pitch. But Laz Gutierrez says that Acker's had to kind of reinvent himself. Can't be that same overpowering pitcher he was. And of course, with last season getting cut short and this season being just 6 games old, he hasn't gotten into quite that groove as of yet. So 0-2 is the count on Luke Glancy after the single by Dan Sullivan. There's runners at first and second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right on the inside corner, strike 3 looking. Glancy can't believe it. He gets his marching orders. And that is out number 2, so 2 strikeouts here in this third inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Josh Ruley. First pitch, good block there by Avon behind the dish. That'll keep Earhart at second. It's a 1-0 count now. Really grounded out to short in the second. 1-0 pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Acker from right around here as well, up in Tamarack, just a few minutes up the road. 1-1 pitch. This is down and away. Acker looking for that strike zone once again. And you wonder how long Laz Gutierrez will stick with him. Two-one pitch into right center field. Chisler coming over, diving. He cannot make the catch. One run will come across to score. They'll hold another runner at third, and it's an RBI double for the catcher, Josh Ruley. It's Earhart who comes around from second to score. Sullivan moves up to third, and Ruley in with an RBI double. So Tampa has now scored in every inning, and here comes Laz Gutierrez, and that might be all she wrote this evening for Brady Acker. And that will be the end of the ball game for Brady Acker, just 2 2/3. So we will tell you who the new pitcher is right after this pitching change here in the third. The new pitcher for Nova Southeastern is the senior Daniel Rivero. 1-1 count now to Jose Cadenas with runners on at second and third and 2 outs. Really big spot. So Brady Acker's night ends after 2 2/3. Now 2-1 to Cadenas. Rivero, the senior out of Davie, Florida, right here. Hometown kid. The count knotted up at 2-2. Deuces Wild with 2 outs and 2 on. Tampa a chance to break this game open here in the 3rd inning. They've scored a single run in each of the first 3 innings. Rivero trying to keep it at that here in the 3rd. The 2-2. Breaking ball just off the plate. Rivero was already almost dancing into the dugout. Instead, the count runs full at 3-2. They have that empty base over at first. The shortstop, Christian Flint, waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses low. Ball 4. Cadenas walks. A 2-out walk. And now it's Christian Flint with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Rivero, a transfer from University of Miami just down the road. First pitch in for a strike on Flint. Some pressure pitches here from Rivero right out of the bullpen. A 1 pitch. Fouled out of play. It's now 0-2. Rivero trying to end this inning and get out of this bases loaded jam. Thought he had it in the last at-bat there with 2 strikes. Now he has another chance here. He comes set. Bases full of Spartans. The 0-2. Fouled away. Oh, 0-2 again. Rivero's set. He deals. Breaking ball. Popped up into short center field. Schisler waiting under it, and he squeezes it for out number 3. So Rivero does his job and comes in, gets out of a bases-loaded jam. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, and it is 3-0. Our partners at BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country, would like to welcome all coaches and streaming fans at today's game. Now, BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes. Coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com. Go Sharks! For the entire month of April, enjoy 15% off all of your new Sharks gear when you use the code APRIL21 on the new NSU BSN Sideline store. Visit sideline.bsnsports.com to shop today.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Colby Avon steps in to start off the bottom of the third for the Sharks, looking to get the bats going, looking for that first hit. It's 3-0 Spartans. And Eric Linder back out there for his third inning of work. This is low with ball one. Even a swing and a miss. Avon playing yesterday, 0 for 4, and that's his lone appearance of the season. Getting his second start here today. Another local kid out of Davie, Florida, American Heritage High School. Next pitch in there for a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Avon. Locks him up there on the inside corner. Breaking ball for strike 3. And that's the first out here in the third. First strikeout of the night for Eric Linder. And he has looked good so far. He's faced the minimum now through 2 and a third after getting that double play ball in the second. That moves it along for Alejandro Macario. Originally from Venezuela. His last school, Hillsborough Community College, and played his high school ball at Archbishop McCarthy here in South Florida. And as many do with South American roots, played soccer for 2 years in high school. Found his calling here in baseball. The 1-1 pitch. This is low. Chisler waits on deck. Center fielder. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one ripped into right field. The first hit of the night for the Sharks, and it comes from Macario here with 1 out in the third. Well hit the opposite way by Alejandro Macario. And now a chance maybe to be aggressive if you're Las Gutierrez with Steven Chisler at the plate. Chisler, a graduate of Flanagan High School, hit .310 his senior season. 11 extra base hits, 4 home runs from just down the road in Pembroke Pines. 1-0 pitch in there on the outside corner. As Gutierrez said, this is a great chance for a lot of these younger players to get opportunities. Here's a ground ball deep in the hole at shortstop, and they won't be able to make any play. Flint there just couldn't get it out of his glove. He had no play at second as Macario was going to beat it out, and then, of course, no throw to first as he was deep in the hole at short. So now runners on at first and second. They turn the order over for the shortstop, Tyler Epstein.
Shortstop number 15, Tyler Epstein.
So 2 hits in 2 straight plate appearances for the Sharks. They might be in business here in the third. Back to the top, here's Epstein. Flew out to left in his first plate appearance. Time is called. Another Flanagan High School graduate in Tyler Epstein. Must have been a pretty good team. First pitch in there for a strike. Laz Gutierrez said they are missing around 6 players. He said that these opportunities allow these younger players to get some opportunities, see what they have moving forward in the future. Epstein squares to bunt, ball in the dirt. Both runners take off. The throw goes to second, and it's in time. So Macario gets up to third. He steals a base, but Chisler is caught stealing, trying to swipe second. That's always a tough position for that trail runner because you have to be absolutely certain that the runner in front of you is doing what you think he's doing and trying to steal. So Chisler is cut down at second, but still an RBI opportunity here for Epstein with Macario at third. The 1-1 pitch just misses outside. Two and one now. Epstein sends this out of play. Count knotted up at 2-2. Time is called here before this 2-2 pitch. If Epstein can reach, Ooze waits on deck. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Linder is all sorts of fired up coming off the mound. Gets the strikeout to get out of the jam, and that ends the third inning, a third of the way home, and it's been all Spartans so far, 3-0 Tampa. Back here in the top of the fourth inning, the leadoff hitter, Nicholas Winkelmeyer, was able to get on with a leadoff single. And Daniel Rivero back out there to start his second inning of work for the Sharks as they trail 3-0. Now at the plate is E.J. Cumbo, and here's the 1-0 pitch, hit in the left field. Fernandez going back. He looks up. This is off the wall, and Winkelmeyer is flying around the bases with no outs. He'll be held at third. But now that's another double for the Spartans, and they have runners at second and third and nobody out.
Third baseman, number 2, Drew Earhart.
Second double in as many innings, in the third double of the game so far for Tampa. They were held pretty silent last game by Kavanaugh and Williams. But so far in this second game of 2, they have found their stride at the plate. And the infield playing in for Nova as Rivero fires low for ball 1 as Drew Earhart steps in. Reshun in air and then scored on a walk in the 3rd. 1-0 pitch, fouled straight back. Big time jam. Rivero got out of one in the last inning, but this one with no outs. He came into a 2-out jam last time. One 1 pitch. Looking for that outside corner and just getting it on the black. 1-2 on Drew Earhart, the third baseman. Rivero comes set. 1-2 in the dirt. Earhart just able to lay off. Counts 2-2. It's Cumbo at second. Winkelmeyer at third. After a single and a double to lead off the inning. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right back at Rivero. Looks back the runner and throws on to first for out number 1. Very well done there by Daniel Rivero, fielding his position and keeping the runners right where they are.
The first baseman, number 23, John Malcolm.
This will be more of a challenge now with John Malcolm coming to the plate. A cleanup hitter for Tampa. Rivero. First pitch. Gets right through the legs of Avon. Winkelmeyer will come across standing up. And it's now 4-0 Tampa. So it's 4-0 now. Breaking ball, this one misses outside as well, so the infield still in with the runner on at third. And it'll be called a pass ball. Went right through the legs of Avon. 2-0 pitch, misses low. And now it's 3-0. A walk may not be the worst thing here with first base open. It would set up the double play with 1 out. And it's Dan Sullivan waiting on deck. Three and 1 is the count, with Ricky Shimko up in the bullpen for Nova Southeastern. 3-1 pitch. This one ripped into left center field. This one has good carry, and it is gone. A home run for John Malcolm. A 2-run shot makes it 6-0 to Tampa, and they are starting to pour it on here in the 4th inning. A 3-run frame, and John Malcolm, his 3rd home run on the season. And he has broke this game open here in the 4th. And here comes Laz Gutierrez. That should spell the end for Daniel Rivero. Three runs, all earned. They're in 2/3 of an inning. And the new pitcher will be Ricky Shimko. We'll tell you about him right after this, as he gets his warm-up tosses in.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Sharks. Number 34, Ricky Shimko. Shimko pitching.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of
Back here for the bottom of the fourth inning. And to end that top of the fourth inning, Dan Sullivan popped out to third base, and then Luke Glancy grounded out to first base. So Ricky Shimko, the pitcher, the new pitcher for the Sharks, did his job in his first two batters. Now to the Sharks half of the fourth. It'll start off with Michael Ooze, 0 for 1 so far. So far, just one over the minimum for Eric Linder, who has been very good so far, mixing his pitches and keeping these Sharks hitters off balance. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Linder. Fouled straight back. And it's 1-2 now on Michael Ooze. Linder, a first-team All-State performer in 2018 at Allen D. Neese High School, St. John's, Florida. He fouls it straight back once again, Ooze does, and it's still 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Ooze well out in front of it. He just waves his bat at it and heads back to the dugout. That is strikeout number 3 for Eric Linder. Now it's Adon Fernandez stepping in. Trying to get something going for this Sharks offense. Fernandez robbed of a couple hits in the first game, did reach twice on intentional walks. And he looks at ball 1. So far, 7 hits, 6 runs across for Tampa. 2 hits and nothing yet doing for the Sharks. The 2 errors have also contributed. Lights fully in effect now here at the NSU Baseball Complex. 1-1 pitch, fouled straight back. These Nova hitters seem to be right on Eric Linder, fouling these pitches straight back. Just not able to get that clean contact quite yet here in the fourth. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Linder misses inside again with the breaking ball. Motions to his catcher for a new baseball. So the count now runs full at 3-2 to the three-hole hitter, Adán Fernandez. Here's the pitch. Runs inside. I think that clipped him. He was going to get ball four anyway. Now it's a base runner for Nova Southeastern.
Designated hitter number 16, Nick Sanders.
And now it's Nick Sanders, the DH, for the second straight game. As this is the inning Nova can start to cut into this deficit. Tampa has scored in every inning. 3 in the first 3, and then 3 in the top half of this fourth. Here's the pitch. First one misses low. Joe Urso in that Tampa dugout has to like what he sees from his starting pitcher and his offense so far. Took him a while to get going as Fernandez takes off. Throw down is second. A short hop will get into center field. Fernandez will take off for third, and he'll get in there with a slide. Good aggressive base running from Fernandez, and gets himself all the way up to third base. So the count 1-1 on Sanders, now with Fernandez at third. Here's the pitch, in there for a strike. Just a fly ball will do. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball squirts through the legs of the catcher. Here comes Fernandez. Linder covering, and Fernandez slides in safely. The throw got away from the pitcher, Linder. And Linder looks to come up maybe a little bit gimpy as Fernandez slid in there pretty hard, but that is the first run of the ball game. And it comes on a wild pitch. The trainer will come out now to talk with Linder along with the pitching coach. They won't get past the baseline before they're turned away. So the count 2-2. Nobody now on the base pass. But Nova able to get that one run across. It was a hit by pitch, a stolen base, an error, and then a wild pitch that gets him across to score. Sanders. 3-2 now to count. A couple of now deep counts for these Nova hitters after the Michael Ooze strikeout. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. What can Sanders get done here? The 3-2 pitch. Fouled back again. He's had some good long ABs in the first and the second games tonight. And he's working this count again. He has it full with one out. Sanders wags his bat a few times. A 3-2 pitch from Linder. This one ripped into right field. This will get down for a base hit. Really good at-bat from Nick Sanders, working the count and then getting on at first with a one-out single.
The third baseman, number 19, Alex Steinbach.
That moves it along for Alex Steinbach. Has yet to really get going in his Nova career, but a good chance here. So far, 2 for 18, and this being his 6th game played. Here's the first pitch, breaking ball. That's in there for a strike. Got a hit in that first game, and then all the way back on March 13th at Florida Tech, went 1 for 5. So he got the start that day. Breaking ball, misses low. They appealed a check swing. He did not go around, so 1-1. The first game today against Tampa, the first game that Steinbach has not started, but in the lineup at third base to get this one going. Big swing and a miss through the fastball, and it's 1-2. NJCAA national champion back in 2018. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one bounces up to the plate. Good job by Rulli to keep that in front. Count nodding up now at 2-2. Sanders on at first. Linder comes set, couple of peeks over his shoulder. Here's the 2-2. Off the hands, this one trying to get over the shortstop. Instead, it's Flint taking a few steps back and making the catch. An easy out, number 2 here for Tampa in this 4th inning. After the pop out, Alex Smith steps in, grounded into an inning-ending double play in the 2nd. First pitch swinging, and he fouls it away. Tampa jumped all over Nova in this game. Finally, the Sharks cracking the scoreboard here in the 4th. They have more work to do, down 5. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. And Smith quickly down 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, misses upstairs. Linder looking to get through this 4th inning. One and two. Sanders on at first. Here's the pitch. Right back to Linder. He'll take a few steps. Underhand toss to first, and that will end the inning. One runner left, but one run does come across. And after 4, it's now Tampa 6 and Nova Southeastern 1. Did you call that? we start the fifth inning, and it'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up for Tampa. And they have a comfortable 6-1 lead. It'll be Josh Ruley stepping in, an RBI double back in the third that ended the night for Brady Acker, tonight's starter for Nova. First pitch misses high and off the glove of Kobe Avon. Next pitch misses low, so 2-0 on the Tampa catcher. Here's the pitch, misses upstairs. Count now 3-0. Shimko did a good job coming in and getting out of that fourth inning after the home run to John Malcolm. 2 quick outs. That one's in there for a strike. Bit of a late call, as Ruley thought he was off to first. Quick smirk there with the umpire. The lefty Shimko comes set. The pitch misses low and inside, a leadoff walk for Josh Ruley. And that moves it along for Jose Cadenas.
Center fielder number 6, Jose Cadenas.
Cadenas walked in his last plate appearance. Looks to lay one down. Fielded by Shimko. Cadenas can fly down the line, and he is just out by about a step, as Smith had to stick his glove there in the baseline as Cadenas was tracking down the line very quick. But it's out number 1, 1-3. That will be a sacrifice with Josh Ruley moving up to second. Now it's Christian Flint. Ground ball, Steinbach has to back up, look back the runner, long throw across, and just in time to get a speedy Christian Flint. A nice 5-3 put out, and that keeps Ruley on its second, so 2 outs after the leadoff walk. It's back to the top for Nicholas Winkelmeyer. Single, an RBI double, and then a single in his last plate appearance in the fourth. And comes now back to the plate with 2 outs in the fifth. Winkelmeyer looks at a big breaking ball in there for a strike. Chance to add on here in the fifth. The runner in scoring position. 0-1 pitch, grounded down the line, and that is foul. It was really close down the line, the third base line, hopped just over the bag, but in foul territory. And instead of potential RBI double, that is strike 2. Oh, 0-2 the count. Shimko steps off. Now he's ready to go. Winkelmeyer trying to get that run in from second. Breaking ball hits him right in between the 1 and the 4. And another hit by pitch. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Breaking ball just getting away there from Shimko. Unfortunate for the lefty is now you have to face a hitter like E.J. Cumbo, and you had Winkelmeyer down in the count. So Cumbo comes to the plate. A fielder's choice. He came around to score in the first. And then had a double in the fourth. And came in on the home run from John Malcolm. Cumbo swinging a hot bat for Tampa. Lefty against lefty here. This one bounces up. Good job by Avon to keep that in front of him. Keeps the runners right where they are, and it's 2-0. It's a leadoff walk to Josh Ruley, and the sacrifice that moved him up to second. He got 2 quick outs within that ground out by Flint. And here comes Las Gutierrez out of his dugout. I think he wants to check on his pitcher. Nobody warming up in the bullpen. And we'll see if Shimko's able to continue. Manager, the trainer, home plate umpire. All around the pitcher's mound, and it looks like he'll get a practice throw to see if he's okay to continue. Don't know what the injury is. He looks like he's okay to continue. Las Gutierrez likes what he sees. It's a 2-0 count with 2 outs and 2 on. E.J. Cumbo at the dish. Good speed on the base paths. And now it's 3-0. Drew Earhart waits on deck. Cumbo leans back in his stance. The 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Cumbo trying to find some outfield grass. 3-1 pitch. And there on the outside corner, another strike. So it was a 3-0 count. Now back to 3-2 with 2 outs. And the runners will be off with the pitch. First baseman Smith playing behind the runner at first. So no chance for a pickoff there. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Runners are off. This is skied in the air into short left field. Fernandez coming over towards the line. He's there and he makes the catch. And the crisis averted there for Nova. That ends the top half of the 5th, and it is 6-1. Mr. M Sandwich Shop is a proud sponsor of NSU Athletics. They are conveniently located across the street from campus and offer a 10% discount to NSU students, faculty, and staff with a valid Shark card. Visit them online at MrMSubs.com or call 954-368-4057. Delivery and Uber Eats are also available. Herff Jones McInerney Grad Products is a proud sponsor of NSU Athletics. Order your graduation items at herff.ly/NSU. Let Herff Jones help you celebrate your graduation from NSU. Halfway home here from the NSU Baseball Complex. We start the bottom of the 5th inning. Eric Linder back out on the hill for Tampa, and it's Colby Avon. He swings right through that first pitch, and it's 0-1. I just got word we are playing 7 innings here in this second game. So we are more than halfway home, and the chance is now running slim for Nova Southeastern. These at-bats getting a little bit more important now. Breaking ball misses low as it's now 1-2. Linder comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Ripped down the left field line and foul. A little bit too far out in front. There was Avon. The Nova catcher will step back in. 6 runs on 7 hits so far for Tampa. Ball in the dirt. Check swing. He did not go around, says the first base umpire. And it stays at now, or goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt, skips up to the plate. Count now 3-2. Good battle here from Avon to get this back into a favorable count. The 3-2 pitch on the ground to shortstop. Flint up with it, over to first in time. That's out number 1, 6-3. That moves it along for Alejandro Macario, second baseman. Job getting on base here with 2 straight singles. And that flips the order over for Tyler Epstein. Epstein 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout. And now some stirring in the Tampa bullpen, and the pitching coach will come out to visit with Eric Linder.
Affordable tuition. NSU Sharks will always have the edge. Nova Southeastern University. Prepare to dominate.
Pitcher for Tampa, it is Jordan Leisure, junior out at Tampa Riverview High School, making his 7th appearance on the season. The first batter he will face is Michael Ooze, with the bases full of Sharks. First pitch in there for strike 1. Leisure, 13 1/3 innings pitched. 0.00 ERA, 23 strikeouts. He comes in a high leverage situation here. Big swing and a miss from Ooze on the fastball. 2 straight fastballs, and it's 0-2 at 96 miles an hour there from Leisure. 6'2", 195, Jordan Leisure. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A big swing and a miss, a 3-pitch strikeout for Leisure. That's Ooz's second strikeout in as many innings. And that moves it along for Adon Fernandez. So here we go, power against power. Fernandez against Leisure. Big swing and a miss through the fastball there from Leisure. He's coming in a high leverage situation with the bases juiced, and he is absolutely bringing it. 2 outs, 0-1 count.
Court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA. Where else? Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports.
Top of the 6th inning here from the NSU baseball complex. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 upcoming. Drew Earhart will lead things off against the new pitcher, Ryan Bradarich, the lefty out of Wesley Chapel, Florida, making his collegiate debut tonight, the freshman. Another lefty coming on, and Bradarich missing with his first 2 pitches. It's 2-0. He's from the Tampa area, and now his first appearance comes against the University of Tampa. We're getting word that Jordan Leisure there in that last inning, sitting consistently mid to high 90s, 95, 96. Are some of his best pitches, and he was absolutely blowing it by 2 of the better hitters in the lineup tonight in Ooze and Fernandez. And a 4-pitch walk as Earhart reaches.
The first baseman, number 23, John Malcolm.
Now it's John Malcolm stepping in. Last time up, a 2-run home run out to left center. Really good piece of hitting going the opposite way. Bradarich still looking for strike 1. And Colby Avon out to talk with the freshman lefty. 1-0 pitch, a breaking ball. Gets away from Avon. Earhart will stay over there at first. 6 pitches and 6 balls from Bradarich. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one misses as well. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. That misses wide again. So 2 straight 4-pitch walks. And quickly runners on at second and first. Pitching coach will come out now to talk with Bradarich. Well, this is all part of the process. Only a couple games played, handful of games played so far by the Sharks. And Laz Gutierrez saying that he'd find out a lot about his team with some of the bench players, some of the bullpen pitchers coming in as well.
Attention, please. Pinch hitting here for Tampa, number 28, Sam Freitas. Freitas pinch hitting.
And it's Sam Freitas coming to the plate. He is pinch hitting once again for Dan Sullivan. So right-hander now in to face the lefty Bradarich. Let's see if Bradarich can get ahead in this count. 8 pitches, 8 balls, 2 walks. First pitch in there for a strike. All it takes is a little word from the pitching coach. A 1 pitch, a breaking ball. That misses low. Definitely having some trouble here finding the zone. Bradarich set. Nobody holding the runners on. A 1-1. One misses low again. Bradarich set. 2-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. And the count now even at 2-2. Bradarich looking for out number 1 here in this 6th inning. Two and two. Here to Freitas. Big swing and a miss. And strike 3. So Bradarich with his first collegiate strikeout after 2 straight walks. And another pinch hitter. And this time it'll be number 24, Jamarcus Lyons.
Pinch hitting number 24, Jamarcus Lyons. Lyons pinch hitting for Tampa.
So second straight pinch hitter here for Joe Urso and the Tampa Spartans. Breaking ball over for strike 1. That was a good-looking pitch there from Bradarich. Just had to settle the nerves coming in for a collegiate debut. A 1 pitch. Just missing outside, 1-1. Ground ball here, double play, and best case scenario here for Bradarich. Here's the 1-1. Reared back for that one, missed inside and low. It's 2-1. Bradarich comes set. 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Lions a little bit behind that. Gets it back even at 2-2 for a second straight batter. Can he retire Freitas, or pardon me, Lions, the same way he retired Freitas in the last at-bat? Here's the 2-2. Popped up. And this one out of play over our heads. So it remains 2-2. Bradarich gets a new baseball. Trying to get his team back in the dugout and get the bats out. Only 6 outs left at the plate. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. So Bradarich, after 2 straight 4-pitch walks, comes back with 2 straight strikeouts. That is what you like to see if you're Laz Gutierrez and the Nova Southeastern coaching staff. Now it's Josh Ruley stepping in. He pitched himself into a jam, but he might just be pitching himself out of it as well. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss from Ruley. Bradarich has settled in quite nicely here. One pitch, and so Sanders goes down swinging on strikes. And now it's Alex Steinbach stepping in. 3 straight hitters and 3 straight strikeouts for Jordan Leisure since coming in. First pitch in there for a strike. He is absolutely pounding the zone right now. And 5 outs away from a series win here over the Sharks. Back. So quickly 0-2 on Steinbach. Leisure looks in. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Came in with 23 strikeouts as well, and now that number is up to 27 with 4 on the night. First pitch to Adam Smith. Big swing and a miss. The ball has not even been put in play yet. Couple of foul balls, that's it. Right there on the outside corner, strike 2. Making quick work right now, this Nova lineup. Oh, and 2. Just missing there, just maybe a bit high and outside.
shortstop number 20, Christian Flint.
New pitcher for Nova in this top of the 7th inning is Jarrett Bond coming in, his 2021 season debut. His first batter is Christian Flint. Shortstop. First 2 pitches, missed the zone. It's 2-0. Flint walked and came around to score in the second. Otherwise, an 0-for-2 night for the 9-hole hitter Flint. 2-0 pitch. Foul back. Bond pitching in 4 games last season, a 1.59 ERA. Another foul ball just over the Tampa dugout, and it's 2-2. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks for Bond last season. A breaking ball misses away, and the count now runs full at 3-2. A lot of work for Nova to do in the bottom half of the inning as they trail 6-1, just 5 hits on the night. This one a line drive right at Epstein at short for out number 1. So first batter retired here in the 7th. Back to the top of the order for Nicholas Winkelmeyer. First pitch to Winkelmeyer, misses low. Busy day for Winkelmeyer. A single back in the first, RBI double in the second. A single and came around to score in the 4th and was hit by a pitch in the 5th. So his 5th plate appearance here in the 7th. And a foul ball makes it 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Misses low. Check swing. They say he does go around, and it's strike 2. 2-2 here with 1 out. In the 7th, top of the order with Winkelmeyer. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Winkelmeyer down on strikes. His first time set down in this ball game. E.J. Cumbo now steps in. He's come around to score twice, including on that home run in the 4th, where he got on via double. Bond, here's the first pitch, and it's in the dirt. Up next, 3 games against Rollins, a home game on Friday the 9th, and then a doubleheader in Winter Gardens, Florida on Saturday. Then the season starts to really get going again The game at Lynn in the midweek, and then back at Barrie the next weekend. Games are really going to start coming quick and fast for this Nova team as they try to make up lost ground. The 1-1 pitch from Bond. This is inside, skips all the way to the backstop. Two and one the count to Cumbo. Nobody on. Cumbo lifts this into foul territory. Fernandez crashing. He's there on the run, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bond, a 1-2-3 inning. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, it's time to stretch here at the NSU base. Bottom of the 7th, last chance, Avon into left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is gone. Avon, first pitch swinging, times up a Jordan Leisure fastball and deposits it into left field. Colby Avon makes it 6-2 here in the 7th, and a bright spot here for the catcher. Big swing there. So Avon makes it 6-2 with the solo home run. And now that brings up MC Sagaro, who is pinch hitting for Alejandro Macario. And maybe the shortest Shark on the team with an appropriate walk-up song. Leisure's first pitch misses low. Still some action in the Tampa bullpen. Leisure pours in a strike, 1-1. This one popped up in the infield. And the second baseman, Winkelmeyer, there to make the catch for out number 1.
To the plate, number 2, Steven Schisler.
Steven Schisler now stepping in. 2 outs to a victory for the Tampa Spartans and a series win, trying to avenge their lone conference loss so far. In big part due to Nova's